Willow Schuyler here with the guys from Electric Soul. If you guys want to introduce yourselves, that'd be awesome.
I'm Dave Gannett. I play keys and sing.
I'm Duroche. I play guitar and sing. Dave also plays percussion.
Yeah, I also play percussion.
He's a jack of all trades right here.
Awesome. Alright. Who inspired you guys to become musicians?
That's a tough one. Actually, I remember what it was. I got this really bad sunburn and I was really sick for like, I don't know, it just toppled, but it was during that SARS dog thing at, in Toronto, and it was like 10 hours of Stones coverage, and I was watching all these old Rolling Stones videos. I was like, wow, that's so cool, Keith Richards is so cool, and I just started playing guitar because I wanted to learn like the Satisfaction riff, but that's really where it started. It kind of just grew from there.
Well, that's awesome.
For me, I woke up one morning, really early in the morning to go to my job, and the first song that popped up on the radio was Have a Cigar by Pink Floyd. And the moment I heard that song, it just kind of changed my world pretty much. Like, it just kind of made me realize that music can be anything you want. And that's kind of when I decided that I really wanted to make music.
Oh, that's great. If you guys can have lessons from any musician, living or dead, who would it be and why?
Robert Fripp, for sure. Guitarist from King Crimson.
Oh my god, he's so good. So I would have to say Miles Davis. Mainly because he knows what to play and he knows what not to play. And he's just such a brilliant musician, or was. God rest his soul.
If I were a drummer, I'd want to teach Billy Cobham to teach me.
Billy Cobham or Bruford. Bruford would be sweet. Yeah. That's...
What was the first song you guys learned on, well, guitar or drums?
The first song I started on bass, like way back in the day. The first song I ever learned was Money by Pink Floyd. I learned the whole way through. That was cool.
Nice. You learned it the whole way through?
Yeah.
Nice.
You know that?
No. I can't believe we never jammed to that song.
Yeah.
I learned, and this is embarrassing, I learned Adam's Song by Blink-182. And, yeah, not all the way through. Only like the first 3 notes, I'm like, bam, nailed it. Yeah.
When you guys were coming up with the name Electric Soul, what was the other names that you almost named your band?
Voodoo Moons?
Voodoo Moons? I think we were going to go with Twin at one point. I know Twin was like
that's right, yeah.
Suggestion.
Yeah.
Because it's ironic, right? Because, yeah.
But it turns out there's another band called Twin anyways. So.
Who are a local band. They're fantastic. If you ever get the chance to see them. What else? I don't know. I was pretty set on Electric Soul. Like, I personally didn't have a lot of other, ideas for band names. But, yeah, Voodoo Moons, but it was short-lived. Yes.
Alright. What was the first thing you guys purchased after your first big gig?
I think we just saved the money.
Yeah, we always just save the money.
Yeah, we throw into a band account which we've used to pay for our EP and recording expenses. We've got shirts. Yeah, and we're just saving it up for, I don't know, when we go out on the road we'll have gas money and maybe a hotel to sleep in here.
Yeah. Do you guys still keep in contact with the past members of the band?
Well, I've only been in one previous band before, like our previous band before, and like I don't really keep in touch with that one member that much because we were never really that close, anyways. So
yeah. Well, I've been in a few other bands, and for the most part, it's more on like a musical level. Like if they're somewhere and they're playing a gig, then go see it. But no, not really.
What is your favorite song you wrote or anyone else wrote for Electric Soul?
Ooh. I'm really partial to Oceans of Rust. Oceans of Rust and I don't know, Sparrow. Oh, Sparrow's a lot of fun to play.
We have a song called Vagabond Size. It's probably my favorite one just because it's so much fun to play on keys for me. Like,
yeah.
I'm just on vacation when we play that song, man. It's just so much fun.
Yeah, but you're doing some cool stuff.
Oh, yeah,
too,
it's fun. Like that's why.
All the songs I think are really well written. Like me and Dave do a lot of the right. And not to like blow smoke or anything, but I'm really happy with the songs. Like they're a lot of fun, and then parts of them are really challenging, so it keeps it like fresh. And there's a lot of room to also jam in them and just free form, just fuck around if you want. So yeah,
what venue is your favorite place to play?
Well, hopefully it'll be the Pyramid. That'll be my first time playing the Pyramid, so it'll be good. But like, there's a bunch of places that we usually like to play at. Like the Standard, we've played a bunch of times there.
The Cavern is a lot of fun. The Standard Cavern, the King's Head is a lot of fun to play. Park Theater was really fun. Nice stage, good
really
sound
nice
system,
place.
of course. Very professional.
What advice can you guys give for people just starting out?
Keep at it.
Keep at it. Practice.
It can be discouraging those first 6 months when you don't know jack shit. But just keep on going and learn songs, learn new things, listen to new music.
Just be patient. Be patient, very patient. Because like it's not gonna happen overnight. You gotta work at it for sometimes years, right? So you gotta kind of just take your time and make sure you put something out there that can really influence people and affect them.
Yeah. Okay, what is the weirdest thing a fan has ever done at your shows?
At our last show, we had this guy. We'd never seen him before in our lives, and he was just like going crazy, dancing like right in front of the stage. And like a couple of times, he would like knock our mics, and then the mics would hit our faces.
Yeah, it's smashing right in the mouth. During when I was doing a solo, and he's like rubbing his head all over my shoulder. This one time we were playing, it was in December, we were playing Aussies, and the crowd was yelling to take our shirts off, right? So I was like, okay, well, if someone buys me a drink, I'll take my shirt off, which of course someone did. So we were playing, and then these two really drunk guys come on stage and start dancing around and headbanging and like spilling beer all over our gear. And it actually happens like fairly frequently that happens, which is nice that the crowd's getting into it, but sometimes it's like you're smashing me in the face with like a beer bottle right now. You need to stop. There's like a radius that you cannot come in. That's my space.
How about a band member? What's the weirdest thing any of your band members done?
Oh yeah, well, it's not really weird, just our bassist always has a different bass at like every single jam we go to. Like I'll show up to a jam week after week and he's like, yeah, I traded in my last bass, I didn't really like the sound of it, I think I'm going to try this one out. And then like next week he's got a completely different bass.
Yeah, he'll get the same bass after that he had like a month ago. And he's just, Chris is the name of the bass player, and he's just a stone face at every show. He barely moves, but he's just so rock solid. He's just like
flies all over the place.
Yeah.
Okay. If Electric Soul was to go on a big tour, what band would you guys hope to open for?
I would love to open up for 2004 Mars Volta.
2004. Let's go back in time and open for 2004. I'd open up with Mars Volta.
Black Mountain. I'd love to. Sleepy Sun. Brastronaut. Yeah, there's tons of bands that I would love to open up for. Even like local bands like Royal Canoe or Latoins are great. Just any good band. Actually, anyone. We'll open up for anyone.
We're not picky. We'll open up for Britney Spears on our next tour.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Would you guys go up on stage with her?
Oh, I don't know.
My dance moves aren't that good though, so maybe if I can just stand in the background and like.
If she was wrapped in plastic, if I was wrapped in plastic, then I would consider it. But yeah, I think I would.
Okay. When performing, do you guys have any superstitious rituals?
I don't know if this is a superstition, but I have this pair of moccasins that I wear when I play, and like I'll always bring them to shows. Like I have to play in these, or else I just don't feel comfortable, on stage.
That was actually my next question.
Do you have any superstitions?
Do I? No, I don't. I usually don't do anything specific, really.
I usually need a couple drinks to go, but I think that's with everyone. It's
Yeah.
not really a superstition, but I don't know.
That's my superstition. Just avoid getting really drunk.
Yeah, we've had a couple gigs where certain members have gotten a little too tipsy and just not played a bad show, but not played to their full potential. But you know,
I think that's everybody, though.
I don't know. I've known a few people who can get like rip-roaring drunk and be great, and that's not me. Like, I have 3 beers and I'm just not good.
What is the one thing that you bring to every show?
I bring?
Or you must have at every show?
Oh, probably like a plaid shirt. I'm usually wearing a plaid shirt.
Yes.
That's pretty much it, really. Other than my keys, that's pretty much what I bring to every show.
And you as your moccasins?
Yep.
Alright, what is your favorite warm-up song you guys have jammed to before?
We usually just jam. We usually make something up. Like
Yeah.
before jam or something like that, we usually someone will start playing, like either Joey will start playing a drum beat or I'll start playing a keyboard line or something.
Yeah, we'll just be like, what key? And then someone will like mouth, A. A.
And then we'll just improvise and
Yeah.
for like 20 minutes or so. And
You
that's
know,
kind of like our warm-up.
Or if we're working on a new song, we'll just be like, okay, well, let's play the verse like for like an hour, and then we'll like, you know, well, by the end of that hour, it's tight. It's really tight.
Okay, well, you guys answered this one earlier, but is the local music scene one big family? Do you guys help each other out when someone needs someone?
For the most part, when people can, that's pretty good. Like everyone's so connected here that yeah, the music scene is good. I'd say it's pretty diverse too, and a lot of like genre mixing. So you know, sometimes we'll be playing like us being like a secular groovy rock band. We'll be playing with like a folk band or a guy with like a didgeridoo making soundscapes or something. It's really good.
As we're helping people out, like for example, like we played a show at the Standard a while back. We've had about a week to prepare for it because one of the bands canceled out. The Standard usually treats us pretty well, so you know, like they asked us to get on that gig, and then we just kind of went there.
Yeah.
You know, it's that kind of thing, you know, just kind of helping people out. They help us, we help them, you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very give and take.
Alright, thank you guys for
you.
this.